Hello everyone, my name is Nhi and today I would like to introduce you about my SupTrain application. SupTrain application is known as the supervision tool for practical training in Latvian University, and in this presentation I will show you how my application interface look like and what features do I have in my application. First of all is about the user interface. And here you can see that this is my main page or home page, or I can also set it the login page for my application. I can say that it's easy to use one because I'm not good at coding at all, so I try to make it as simple as possible. And after you log in into the application, here is the main home page of the application interface. And here I have divided my navigation bar into 5 different sections. The first one is the home page, is where you're at, and the second one is all about the organization that the student will have a practical training there. And the second one is the supervisor, in which you can search for the information of your old supervisor or the available supervisors. And the next one is students. I have to say that there is so many information about the students here, and I will introduce to you later. And last but not least is the training one. In this section, the supervisor can follow up with the student situation when they are having a training period. And further on the right, we have the login information. In this section you can edit your own personal information, or if you don't want to use the application anymore, you can just look down. Moving on to the next part is about the application features. In this part, I will show you what kind of features that I have in this SupTrain application. The very first feature is that how to log in into the application, and here just simply enter your email, and as I am an admin, and just put on the password and then log in. Welcome to the home page. And if you want to change your password, you can come to your profile, edit your profile, and then enter the current password, then fill in the new password, and your password has been updated. Now we are coming to the second important function of this application. It's all about add, edit, and delete the information in each section. And I'll start showing you from the supervisor section. So here I'll show you first the list of all of the supervisor. When I looked into this, a whole list of the supervisor has appeared here, and it contains all of basic information of the teacher. In case if you want to add a new supervisor, just click here, and then for example I will put my name and my phone number, and then you can also suggest the password for the new supervisor if you like. Insert, and there you go, a new supervisor has been on the list. And if you want to edit anything, just click into edit information. Here I will try to edit the phone number. Yes, and the phone has been updated. And in order to add the new resources for each teacher, you can also look in the view resources. Here there's nothing currently. You can also update the resources of the teacher. For example, Mr. Yu still have 20 hours for this year. And in case you want to change the available hour, you can just come here and change this update, and there will be a list of history that how many changes has been made so far for every single teacher. And in case you don't want to keep the information of any supervisor, you can just click on delete and it will disappear. So that's all about the function for modifying the information of the supervisor. Next is about the organization section, and same as the supervisor one, we just edit, delete, or add more information for this section. Here you can find the organization list by looking in here. As you can see, currently there has been only 2 organizations on the list. In order to add more organization, you just click on it and then, for example, input the information, address, contact person, and address. The phone number. Then insert. Now one more new organization has been added to the list, and in order to edit the information, you can just click here and change whatever you want. Just update it, and here you can see the changes. And if you don't want to use, if you want to remove the organization out of the list, just delete it. Yep. Next, we are getting to know more about the student section, and to see in this section what kind of function or features do we have here. You can find a list of all students on the student section in navigation bar by looking into the list of all students. Here, the list of every single student appear here. All of the basic information of individual student already be here. In case you want to add one more new student, just click on add a new student and then input all of the necessary information. So here's my friend name in this situation. Phone number. And similar to the supervisor, you can also give password for every single student. And here you will find one more new student has been added on the list. And If you want to modify the student information, for example, the phone number, just click here and add. And just update it. Here, you can find the change of the phone number. One more function is that you can also upload the image for the student. And I'll upload the image. Yay! And we can see the changes here for the student. Yes, and if you want to delete the student from the list, just simply click on delete and that student will disappear. And in order to see the student as their own group, just click into the group and you can find how many students in that group, or it will short the number of students as the group condition. For example, this group have 5 different students in this group code. Yeah. If you keep looking at the student section, you can find more information about the student, especially the training situation. First is about the student who not finished the training yet. When you look on it, you can see here the list of students who hasn't finished their training with the cross mark for the student. And the second one is student who already finished the training. Currently there's no one. And who is in the training now? There's 2 students. And the time for training, is still in the process. And last one is training in this year. You can see that the start year is 2018. Lastly, I will briefly talk about the training section. In this training section, it's similar to the order section as organization and the supervisor and the student one. Here there's some common function as add, edit, and delete. And we'll start now. In order to catch up or follow up with the training situation of individual student, now we have the training section, but before that I will show you how to show the student list by the selected organization. Just click on the organization and then you choose the organization name and then click on it. You will find the list of the students who are currently working for this organization appear here. And in order to add or modify the training section for new student, just come back to the training section and then you can add the new training. For example, today and 1 year later, and the student name, I will choose the student name right here, and supervisor for the student, the organization as well. And for example, the teacher will have 20 hours for this guy. Here, training has been added, and you can find this new information and new training for this student is already updated. In case you want to edit some information, for example, you want to change the time, just put it here and reduce the number of hours. Update. And here it has been changed. The hour and the date. If this student has finished everything, you can mark it here, finish. So that's this guy. And then in case you want to remove the student permanently from the list, just delete it. Yeah. And this is all about the training section. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any further question, you can send it to my email. Thank you so much.